So we start here with, as you come in, through the glass portraits that we all done. This is on a piece of MDF wood, and what we done is this image here is each of the artist's face, so they're self-portraits with glass objects in front of our faces to distort the image. So this is my work here, and what it is that I've got on front of my face is the top of a Dow Edwards instant coffee jar. So that's what this circular object here is, and that's caused this distortion coming out, and that's very much to go along with the lines of what is pretty to people, you know, what is beautiful, and obviously a distortion on a face that most people wouldn't class that as stereotypically beautiful. So we tried to play along with that idea, and along with Arbus's theme, is, you know, we tried to take that into consideration. This one's actually a wine glass, so that's what that shape is there, the curve of the wine glass. And that's made our face very round at the bottom by the chin and a lot more elongated on the forehead. What these actually are they are a cast of each artist's face, and then we then took the main themes of the exhibition, so like civil rights, women's rights movement, the stereotypical conception of what is beauty and what isn't, the fringes of society, things like that. We all took those things as inspiration for each of our sculptures. So this one here is a lot based on words, and there's a brain at the back here, and there's actually a tear coming down the front, which is quite hard to see. So I think this is very much about thinking and the sort of things that were going on, and about being quite upset. These are all the sort of main work that came out of the exhibition that we'd done for Diane Arbus. So we took the fact that she studies people, and we then done it with family, friends, self-portraiture, and tried to go along with that theme. So like this one here, which was one of my classmates, this is a self-portrait, but she's wearing a Minnie the Mouse mask, so it's kind of playing about with wearing masks in Lifetime and things like that. This one here is meant to go on about the fact of the face behind it. The artist, this is our niece. Yes, our niece, and how the portrait itself is done in pencil, and it's all very grey, but this mask that the girl was wearing is very colourful, so it's like she's wearing this mask that she's really quite exuberant and things like that, when in reality she's not exactly in the best place in her mind. And all these here are thought processes, so that's all about the tangle of our thought process and it coming out and things like that. Going down the hallway are digital workshops that were done with students and the young curators, which are the people who done this exhibition. So this was playing about with effects, mirroring, colours, because her work, Diane Arbus, was mainly done, well, not mainly, it was done in black and white and monotone, so we tried to then go along with that theme here. As you can see, it's all done in black and white, and there's a couple of sepia ones in there as well. This is actually my work here, so I took my basis from my sister. I'd actually just found out that my sister was pregnant at the time, and she was very earlier on, and she didn't have the support of the father, and she still doesn't. So my work's entitled The Beauty of a Single Mother, and this orb at the bottom here is meant to represent the unborn baby, because she was very early at the time, like early in stages of pregnancy, so she wasn't really showing, so it was very symbolic for me. So that's where that comes from. And this here is a workshop that the young curators done again, and it was the stills workshop, and they got to play about with aperture, focus. They got to take and develop their own photographs in a red room. So this is each person's face. So for example, this one here, Arbus has a very famous photograph that's called The Bearded Lady, so this is based on this bearded lady, hence the beard, and she's got a couple of photographs here which are Diane Arbus's photographs. So I think this clown one's absolutely cracking. The girl here, this is actually the artist here, so this is a self-portrait with your clowns from quite famous movies. I think one of them's from a series, so this is it from the very old movie. I think that's brilliant. There's all this colour, and it's cracking.